The shadows of League City. In the quiet, unassuming town of League City, Texas, a darkness once crept into the hearts of its people. It was New Year's Day, 1992, when young Evelyn Carter became the town's most chilling legend. At just 16, Evelyn, a seemingly ordinary teenager, brutally ended the lives of her family. Her chilling confession acclaimed that Sam, a shadowy entity, whispered commands into her ears, sent shockwaves through the community. The courts deemed her insane, and she was institutionalized for 5 long years. But they never stopped whispering. Those who lived through it, those who feared her. Now 21, Evelyn walked out of the institution with an unsettling calm, her eyes holding a depth of torment that only she could understand. She returned to League City, where the memories of blood-stained walls and fractured trust still lingered like a ghost in the air. Her childhood home, abandoned and decaying, called to her like a siren. But Evelyn was not alone. Sam had been waiting, and Sam was hungry. Sam, not a person, not a thing, but an entity. It slithered through Evelyn's thoughts, promising revenge against those who had abandoned her. Her so-called friends from high school, the ones who had turned their backs when she needed them most. Sam reminded her of their betrayal, their silence. They left you to rot, Sam hissed in her mind. Make them feel your pain. The first victim was Sarah Thompson, the class valedictorian who had ignored Evelyn's cries for help years ago. Sarah's laughter at a New Year's Eve party turned to terror as Evelyn's shadowed figure appeared in the doorway. Sam guided Evelyn's hand, the blade gleaming under flickering lights. Her screams pierced the night, but the town was too quiet to notice. One by one, Evelyn hunted them. Each friend, a mark on Sam's list, was caught off guard by her relentless rage. Each attack was more brutal than the last, a macabre dance orchestrated by an unseen force. Blood painted the streets of League City as Evelyn became the very monster she claimed she was not. Dr. Grant, the man who had spent years trying to unravel the twisted psyche of Evelyn Carter, sensed something was wrong. He had always feared her release, but had never been able to prove she was anything more than a disturbed young woman. Now, with a string of murders haunting the town, he pieced together the horrifying truth. He found her, or so he thought. The trail of blood led him to an abandoned warehouse, where Evelyn was poised to finish her grim mission. Her last friend, Ben, begged for his life. But this time, Dr. Grant intervened. Dr. Grant pleaded with Evelyn, telling her it wasn't too late, that she could fight Sam's grip. Evelyn's face twisted in agony, her voice trembling. You don't understand. It's not me. It's Sam. But before she could strike, something unexplainable happened. Evelyn froze, her eyes wide with terror, as if she were staring into the void itself. Then, in an instant, she vanished. No sound, no trace. Just an eerie silence that swallowed the room whole. The town's survivors, bloodied and shaken, spoke of Evelyn's supernatural disappearance. Dr. Grant, a man of science, could only offer a chilling conclusion. Evelyn had become what she feared most, Sam, or something far worse. The streets of League City grew quiet again, but the fear never left. Evelyn's name became a ghost story, a warning whispered to children. And on every New Year's Day, the air felt colder, heavier, as if Evelyn, or perhaps Sam, was still watching, waiting for the next chapter of their tale. Some shadows never leave, and some stories are never truly over.